Hey guys, for today's craft, we are going to be making book flowers. What you do is you take the pages of a book and you fold them and cut them and roll them in order to make a rose out of book pages. So we're going to be making these today. Again, a great gift if you choose to do it to give for a Mother's Day present. If not, it's a book rose. You don't need an occasion for a book rose. I'm going to give everybody enough to make 2 roses, but if you have a book you've already read or magazines, we'll make a colorful version of this. You can always, with permission, cut apart an old book to make more roses. It is a very simple thing to make, despite how complicated they look. To make your book roses, you are going to need 4 squares of book pages and a toothpick. Those are the items that are in your kit. You're gonna have 7 book pages in your kit, but that's so that you can make 2 flowers. You only need 4 pages to make 1. You're also going to need glue, a pencil, and scissors. Now we're gonna make the book rose. This is gonna be like the 5th book rose I make. Actually, it's the 3rd. But apparently I made 2 roses in a row without actually hitting record on the camera. So that's how my day's going. So how's your day going? Good, because now you're gonna make a book rose. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take each square and fold it into 3 triangles. So you're gonna fold it corner to corner once, corner to corner twice, corner to corner 3 times. You're gonna do that with all of the pages. Your next step is to take your triangle, make sure that the side that's completely flat and solid is facing this direction. Right here. You're gonna lay it down, make a small curve at the bottom, and a big curve at the top for petals. Okay, let's get a close-up on that. Big curve up here, little curve down here, solid side here. You're gonna do that to each of the triangles. Solid, itty bitty curve, big curve. Now you're going to cut along your little curves, the bottom and at the top. And when you open it, you're gonna have an 8-petaled flower shape that's fully connected with a hole in the middle. So you're gonna cut all of them out. Once you have your 4 flower shapes, we're gonna cut them. You're gonna take your scissors, cut a line directly down one of the creases so that it's nice and even. And you're gonna cut 1 petal off of this first piece. Now you've got a 7-petal piece and a 1-petal piece. You're gonna take the next one and you're gonna cut 2 petals off this one. You're gonna cut 3 petals off the next piece. And the next one you're gonna cut directly in half into 2 4-petal pieces. Hold on to one for this flower, put the other one aside for the next flower. So now you've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now that the pieces are cut, we're going to reconnect them back into a full flower piece. Push the 1 and the 2 piece aside. They're gonna stay flat. The rest of the pieces, you're going to put glue on one of the edge petals, overlap it evenly with the petal next to it. Glue that together. And now you've got a reconnected flower piece. This one having 6 petals. When you connect them, this will have 5 petals, 4 petals, 3 petals, and this one will have 2 petals. So we're gonna glue those all back together. Gluing the edge piece and overlapping it with the piece on the other side. Once you have your pieces glued together, except for the 1 and 2, you're gonna start curving your petals. You're gonna take your toothpick, hold it up to the outside of the petal, roll it down with the book page wrapped around it. You're gonna roll it down until it's at the edge of where the cut is at the bottom of the petal. Hold it for a second and then unroll it. Roll it down. Hold it, unfold it. You're gonna do this to all of the petals on this piece. And then you're gonna set that to the side. Take the 5 petal piece and curl that one's petals as well. Put your finger inside so you've got a flat surface. Glue the smaller piece on the outside at the bottom. And then you're going to place that inside the piece above it. Glue that together, set it down. You're going to do the same thing with the 4 piece, the 3 petal piece, and the 2 petal piece. You're going to roll the petals down on the toothpick, glue the outside edge, and stick it in the layer above it. Leave these 2 to the side for the moment. Once you have all your larger pieces folded together and set in, you're going to take your 2 and you're going to roll it completely around the petal. I'm gonna roll the whole petal completely in on itself. Put some glue on the edge. Let that one unravel a little bit so it's not too tight. And slide that in here, right down the middle. Same thing with the last one. You want this one to be rolled the tightest. You're gonna wrap it around, roll it in. You wanna keep that nice and tight and thin. Glue it. And shove that right on down the middle. You're gonna let that all dry, but when it does dry, there you have your book flower. You've got 3 more 4x4 squares and the other 4 piece that you cut out before, so you can make a second flower. You can also use your own books. Ask first before you cut up books. Do not just cut up books. But if you have any old falling apart books, you can do this. You can also do this with magazines to make a more colorful flower.